Hi, as most of you guys know, there's a lot of people out there that are afraid of snakes, and some places are even trying to ban them. And people have probably said comments like they're violent, dangerous creatures, especially pythons and boas, because they are pretty big constrictors. In my opinion, these guys actually are pretty docile, more than normal domestic pets such as dog or a cat. This guy here is David, my ball python. He's around 3 years old. He's almost 4 feet. He's around almost 1,300 grams. This guy has never stricken at me once. He has the only thing he's actually posed a threat to is pretty much his prey items. He has been feeding on mice and small wrap-ups, but as far as I know, he has never stricken me or my friends, family, anyone. He even likes being handled by other people, as you guys can see. He's just hanging on my arm. I mean, from this position already, he can, if he wants, he can stretch all the way to my face and strike. But as you guys can see, he's just flicking his tongue and just doing what he's doing, just clinging on my hand right now. To be honest, as I have said, I think actually these are way better pets than most other reptiles as well, such as turtles or iguanas, because those actually seem to be more aggressive. I'm not saying they're bad, but they're more aggressive. And right here I have my brother's dog. He's the pit bull mix. Now, what I want to show you guys from him is his size. You guys can see he's enormous. This dog right here, if you guys get bit by this, pretty much you'll need some stitching. He has enough strength to knock a person down, a full-grown man. So, I mean, people have these kind of dogs, especially purebred pit bulls and Rottweilers, even Dobermans. Those animals pose a threat to humans more than a snake, because a snake only strikes under certain conditions, whether it's stressed out, startled, or defending something, or even if you smell like food, because these guys have a really good sense of smell. So, I mean, like, if you guys have some sort of a phobia to snakes, I mean, you guys shouldn't really try to like freak out or anything. I mean, like, for example, if you guys have a friend or family that has a snake, you guys think it's disgusting and violent or anything, I mean, just there's no reason to really think that way negative about them. I mean, if you get bit by a dog or a cat of yours, people usually get over it the next day or so. I mean, but if a snake usually bites you, people will take it personal and pretty much don't get over it. They even try to post them on Craigslist or recyclers.com and the newspaper for sale, just because they feel threatened by them. An example, like this snake, if you get bitten by him, all you pretty much will need is just to disinfect it with some alcohol and put a band-aid just to keep it safe from being infected. And I mean, if a cat or a dog attacks, you pretty much are going to need some serious medical attention to cure it. As I said, cats are pretty much more aggressive. I will be making a video on that later on down the road. So I mean, I'm not trying to make dogs or cats or anything look bad. My point is just that snakes aren't as bad as they seem. I mean, they can't show any facial expressions like the dogs could. Like, I mean, they'll snarl, they'll show, like they'll wag their tail if they're happy or anything. But it doesn't mean that, I mean, it's like literally like violent and vicious. I mean, like a dog. I mean, they're like all animals. They all have feelings. They're all calm and peaceful. They could be domesticated and tamed down. I mean, if people don't want to like love a pet like how they should, even including a snake, at least just treat it with respect. Alright guys, thanks for watching.